2.5 minutes gone. Little seeing plenty of the ball, and he's got it again on the halfway line now. This time he goes infield for Michael Rains.
Both fullbacks pushing high and wide, Mark. You look at Kitchen and Kioso playing out and out wingers.
And he wants to get on the front foot. He wants to win this game, Dave Chalney's made no bones about it. Dagenham arrive here actually having lost 4 in a row in the National League. They did win on Tuesday night. That's a terrific pass by Featherstone, claimed on the chest by Kioso, and he bundles his way inside and hits one, and it's just wide.
Good effort.
Decent effort across goal. The keeper, I think he possibly had it covered.
Yeah, a good ball from Nicky Featherstone. It's one of them. Peter Kioso just took it on his chest, Mark, and it's just bobbled up, and that's why I said hit it. Just hit it on the volley, and it was just past the post. I think their keeper had it covered. Probably looked from our point of view closer than what it was.
Little plays it back square inside for Rains. Left hand side now is Kitching. Inside it goes for Hawks. He turns and spots the space for Kioso on the right hand side. Kioso takes it on his chest, comes inside for Shelton. Decent effort just over the bar.
Yeah, he's unlucky again. That crossfield pass, this time from Josh Hawks to Peter Kioso, left a great little ball down for Shelton, but he's just over the top. But good player.
Yeah, it's not raining here at the moment actually, but a fairly grey day in the north. It's a little bit of invention from Dagenham down the left hand side there, and Killip has to come across and deal with that situation at the expense of a corner. It was chipped down the left side of the Pool's 18-yard box.
Nobody was expecting that.
Everyone was expecting a delivery into the penalty area from the free kick on the halfway line. Good improvisation, and if that's what it was from Dagenham, and it's a left wing corner. Movement again in the middle. It's gone in low this time. Candy gets a touch at the front post and brings it out to McQueen on the edge of the box. McQueen strikes one, but it's straight down the throat of Ben Killip. Throw in taken by Featherstone. Gets it back as well and whips the ball in towards Donaldson on the edge of the box. Donaldson's done well to look after that in a tight position. He gives it back to Kioso on the right. Kioso feeds it inside for Shelton. Pool's starting to threaten again here. Little, 25 yards out, chips a lovely ball in. Donaldson's headed back across the face of goal. Nobody gambled, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. And if somebody runs in there, Toure covers his face. He can't believe he didn't.
Yeah, it's Ryan Donaldson's got every right to say, well, you know, where are you? Because he's nodded a great ball back from Gary Little's pass, right across the 6-yard box, and we haven't took a gamble.
Ball cleared away towards the halfway line, nodded down there where Mafuta collects it and gives it to Featherstone. Featherstone inside now for Rains. Rains, lovely ball into the feet of Kioso, right hand side. Kioso's got it's Shelton this time on the right hand side. Featherstone though does get it now inside the centre circle for Little, who steps in. Kioso on the left, Kitchen on the left. Back inside for Hawks now. Hawks, it's a long way out, but he fancies the drive, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper.
Worth a goal, Mark. Just got it out of his feet. 25 yards out, got it out of his feet and just leathered it. The goalkeeper had to be on his toes. He was always going to save it, but just managed to get it over the bar. But good positive play from Josh Hawks.
A right wing corner to be taken this time by Featherstone. Donaldson is in space, and Donaldson gets there to the byline now, and he's got a bit of space to chip across into the far post. Toure can't reach it, and Mafuta will. Handball appeals there, and Toure continues, but he can't get his shot on goal.
And look, again, good player. We're just struggling, Mark, just to find the end product. Lots of good player, lots of endeavour, and clever player getting in and around the box. Good passing, good little 1-2s, but we're just struggling to find the end product.
Featherstone, left hand side for Hawks. Kitching on the overlap. Hawks though burrows in field and looks to find another angle. Featherstone cleverly away from the challenge of Brundle and round the corner for Shelton. Pulls again, working it really nicely and confidently. Back inside, Mafuta's got some space to drive forward here. Fizzes the ball in towards Toure. Pops out again for Mafuta, and now Featherstone. Kitching on the left touchline now. Hawks is there with him. Here's Hawks, turns back inside from the left. He'll try another strike, and the goalkeeper spills it. Toure on the scene. He's offside. It's kept out anyway. But Josh Hawks, a swerving drive, and the keeper did want to keep it out in the end, Brian.
He did well, mate, because like I said, it was swerving. We were more or less just behind it here. And again, Josh Hawks no other like intended rather than have a shot, but this one was more of a swerve on it, and it's just more or less hit the goalkeeper's gloves, but unfortunately Jimmy was offside for the rebound.
Not fully aware though by Dagenham.
He can't get out.
All out defence at the moment. Here's Toure. Kitching is with him. Toure goes one way then the other. Left foot cross into the box. He's headed clear by Oniorezi. And now Dagenham suddenly spring forward, and Featherstone can't quite get there, and suddenly it's broken through, and quickly he has got Candy.
What's he doing?
And Michael Rains in the way there when really surely it was John Luke actually who got through. He should surely go on his own.
Yeah, mate, he's one-on-one edge of the box. Even if he gets into the box, he's in on the goal, He's wasted opportunity from there. A very rare venture forward from their point of view.
Donaldson will take the corner this time. Featherstone's in space on the edge of the area if it pops out.
There we go.
Oh, it's into the box there, and Kioso's header is over the bar.
He'd be a little bit disappointed, Mark, to be fair. He hasn't worked the target. Just outside the 6-yard box, middle of the goal. He's won it cleanly. A little bit of pressure, but having that he's won the ball, he'd be a little bit disappointed he hasn't worked the goal. But whether it's an intention or whether it was just accidental, they ended up being like that, or whether it's a chance. Peter Taylor said, look, with a little bit more belief and a little bit more, positive attitude, we can win this game. I don't know.
Ball deep into the box there. Killip underneath it though, and he wants to get on with it quickly here. Killip, decent ball forward as well, and Toure trying to use his pace here. The goalkeeper controls the situation though and gets it clear.
There.
Falls for Brundle, wearing a numberless shirt now, the Dagenham man. Quigley gets away on the right hand side. It's into the box. It's a bit of menace here. Candy gives it back. Quigley's ball in is dangerous. McQueen was reaching, and it's still not clear, and it's driven wide. That's a chance, isn't it, Brian? You've got to say.
Even if he's got to go across the goal there, Mark. I don't know whether he's scuffed it. He's putting a bit of a limp on there, but I think he's just doing that to take the pressure off his miss, because he's just got to shovel that across the goal. If he's not going to hit the target, put it across the 6-yard box.
Here's Little now back on the halfway line. Space on the left for Kitching, and that's where it's aimed. It's a lovely ball as well. Little right on at the foot of Kitching, who darts to the byline and puts a low ball in the middle, but Oniorezi is there to get it clear. Great first touch on the halfway line by Candy, and he skillfully skips inside and shows good strength as well. And suddenly there's a chance here, and there's a real chance for Quigley. The ball hasn't really been fed to him with enough pace, but he might still get the shot in. And it's a good save by Killip, who came out to spread himself, but Pool's being caught out a little bit here.
Definitely more intent in Dagenham's attacking approach, Mark. 100%. Playing more up, playing a more positive attitude, and I certainly think Peter Taylor's got about them.
Ronsky says it's a totally orchestrated plan for Dagenham and Redbridge, Brian. My fear is it'll be successful.
Ronsky, it certainly seems that way at this moment in time. Keep it tight first half and don't give nothing away, and so they're still in the game.
Oh, it's a beautiful cross by Donaldson! And Toure diverted it towards goal, and the keeper kept it out brilliantly.
Good play all round. Donaldson, great ball in. Just maybe could Jimmy have used his head? He seemed to be stretching. It was quite high up in his body, but a good save from the goalie.
Little inside for Featherstone in a bit of space. Featherstone encouraged to shoot there. He might still shoot. He does. He gets on his right foot, but drags it wide.
Positive throw, Mark. Positive player, like I say. That's just encouraged by the crowd, just willing them on. Go, have a go. I think that's the only thing, like I say, that the crowd are willing the lads just to be a little bit more positive in the final third.
Here's Hawks now on the left of the centre circle, tries to feed it through for Shelton. Would have had to been very precise though. Hawks though, what he does do, to his credit, is going and wins it back.
Right back, yeah.
Oh, it's a lovely ball by Kitchen. Toure trying to take on McQueen down the left hand side. He wriggles inside and spreads it across the right hand side now. Inside the box is Donaldson trying to shoot. It's charged down. Kioso joins in though and keeps the move alive. Donaldson gets back onside, but it goes infield instead for Featherstone. Into the edge of the box for Toure. Onto his left foot. He'll strike one straight at the goalkeeper.
Easy save in the end.
Yeah, just when you see him line up like that, you fancy he can find the top corner, can't he? He's well capable, Brian.
Yeah, but like I say, on the positive, Mark, he's hit the target.
Here's Featherstone. Chips it over the top. I think Donaldson's gone too soon there, though. No, the flag stays down against the Pool skipper. He gives it left hand side for Toure. Toure inviting Featherstone forward here. Featherstone's a long way out, but he might fancy a strike. Instead he plays it in the edge of the box for Shelton. Shelton back to Featherstone again. Very difficult to find a way through there, and Kyoso's touch was heavy, but he continues with the ball now, and Shelton moves it left hand side. Here's Toure. Toure, he's got Kitching on the overlap, he uses him. Kitching to the byline. Yes! Donaldson couldn't get there, and it's swept behind, and Donaldson left frustrated.
Good play, doing Kitchen up the left hand side, overloading the left hand side from his left back position, playing as a left winger really, got the byline, squared it. Last ditch defending from the Dagenham lad.
Shelton down the line for Toure, who tries to roll his man, and he's gone away from him. The left who recovers to try and close him down. Inside it goes for Donaldson. Now Featherstone trying to pick his way through the box. He comes back on his right. Can he find the angle to shoot? He can, but it's straight to the goalkeeper.
Unlucky. Just can't find that killer touch mark, can we? Whether it's a shot or whether it's a cross, or just can't get that. You know, that kill, like I say, the final touch, the icing on the cake, the goal. No, I think there might be one goal in it either way. Could be next goal a winner. Fresh legs.
Yeah, Tyler Hamilton is on in place of Josh Hawkes now with 13 minutes left. Shelton back to Kitching, down the line for Toure. Toure did well to bring that one under control, and he immediately turns in field from the left hand side. He's got Donaldson there square. Instead he goes left hand side for Kitching. Back inside for Toure. Toure into the edge of the box for Hamilton.
Yes.
Lovely ball.
Yes.
Kitching!
Yes!
Mark Kitching scores with 77 minutes on the clock. Little bit of class from Tyler Hamilton to get the ball thrown to him. And Kitching just about squeezed it past Dustin, and Pools unlock this game.
Tyler Hamilton done brilliant there, Mark. Just phase it in. A little one touch off right into the path of Mark Kitchen. Worried about coming on his right foot, but he stuck it in the corner of the net. Again, it's typical of the build-up play, you know, it's good build-up play. And just as we, desperate for a goal, it's come up trumps. Who would have believed it's your left back, but it's a great finish in the end.
It's not his first. I think he scored away at Eastleigh last year, and he scored a fluke goal at Sutton as well last season, so I think it's his third off the top of my head. Here's Donaldson through a gap for Kabamba. Clever turn by Kabamba, right hand side. Can Bulls find a second goal here? Kabamba trying to get to the byline. He puts it back in the middle. Oh, what a chance! It's just over. Oh, what a chance, Brian, to make it 2-0.
Oh, absolutely. We've got good approach play, but Jimmy's got to do better there. He's got to make the goalie work, Mark. What is he, penalty spot? And he's blazed it over. But again, I have to say, our approach play has been absolutely superb.
Bounced kindly for Kabamba, and he's bottled his way through there. Falls for Toure now, left hand side. Toure. He's got Donaldson in field of him. Kitchen on the left. Here's Mark Kitching. Toure. Donaldson back to Kitching. Kitchen down the line. Hamilton's onside there to the byline. Penn right in the corner. Gets it back to Kitching. Oh, lovely little flick by Kitchen to find Toure. And it might break on the edge of the box here. And Sheldon! Oh, he's driven it just over. What a good hit it was.
Yeah, absolutely. Caught it sweet, Mark. Just unfortunately, 6 inches over the bar. Certainly enough power. Goalkeeper was beating all ends up.
Shoot. Yeah, it looks like Shelton's going to try a shot on goal here. It's 25-30 yards from goal, just to the right of centre.
He's going to shoot, Mark.
But Shelton, the way he's lining up, he does look like he's going to have a go here. And he does have a goal. It's not too far away.
Another one just over the bar.
Well, there's a firm strike from the on-loan man. Michael Jordan says, thanks guys, a happy start to my return journey back home to Poole from Abu Dhabi. Have a great Christmas, Mark and Brian.
Yeah, safe journey, mate, and all the very best to you. And there's a massive 3 points. Well done to everybody, the players, the staff, well done to Dave Challenge for making the changes. He threw the challenge down to the players, Mark, and a big 3 points back today.